Welcome to This Explainer. Okay, today we're unlocking the celestial blueprints of the Pisces sign. Whether you are one or, maybe you're falling for one, we're distilling the source material to help you absolutely maximize those romantic bonds. We're going to navigate the potential pitfalls and figure out how to find a connection that truly honors the incredible depth of this sign.
So let's just dive right into who Pisces is at their very core. Our source actually defines them as the imaginative, compassionate, and spiritually motivated soul of the Zodiac. Look, they're not out here looking for some casual fling, right? They are genuinely seeking a soulmate connection, something that totally transcends the ordinary, everyday experience.
To unpack all of this, we'll follow a compatibility tier list, starting with the soul of a Pisces, moving through the best matches, the growth pairs, the challenging clashes, and then finally revealing the ultimate secret to success.
All right, Section 1, the soul of a Pisces. Before we can match them with anyone else, we really have to understand what makes them tick. If you're a Pisces or you're dating one, it is absolutely crucial to know this. They view the entire world through a deeply emotional and intuitive lens. They don't just think about the world, they literally feel it. And because of that immense emotional depth, they need a partner who won't just tolerate their feelings, but who truly appreciates that profound level of intuition.
Moving on to Section 2, the best matches. Let's look at the signs that give Pisces that ultimate emotional security they crave. First up, we've got Taurus, Scorpio, and Capricorn. These offer highly natural, super stable connections. Taurus brings this really grounded, straightforward approach, which means zero guesswork for a Pisces. Scorpio brings an intense, protective strength. Honestly, it's like they can practically read each other's minds. And Capricorn, well, they're the steady, decisive anchor for the sometimes drifting fish. But hey, if we're talking about ultimate, undeniable soulmates, look no further than Cancer. Our source literally describes this as a notebook type of love. Yeah, exactly like the movie. Since they're both deeply emotional water signs, they speak the exact same language. They're both totally in love with the idea of love, which basically makes them the hopeless romantics they've always dreamed of finding. It is considered a seriously perfect match across the board, sexual, emotional, and mental.
Now, best matches don't always mean you're exactly the same person. Take Capricorn, for example. Here we see how beautifully differences can actually complement each other. Capricorn's decisive, somewhat loner vibe creates this safe, predictable harbor. And in return, the Pisces' creative imagination and outside-the-box thinking awakens Capricorn's hidden passions. It's a fantastic dynamic. Pisces makes Capricorn dream way bigger, while Capricorn actually builds the foundation to make those dreams a reality.
All right, let's step up to our second tier in Section 3, the growth pairs.
This group features Aries, Gemini, Leo, Libra, and Aquarius. Now, these pairings bring incredible adventure, but they definitely demand some conscious effort. For example, Aries has to work to balance the give and take. Libra needs to step up and anchor practical goals. In Aquarius, they've got to balance their fierce independence with Pisces' deep need for devotion. A really crucial point in a Gemini match, specifically, is managing the incredible tension between the intellectual twins' need for lighthearted freedom and the fish's absolute requirement for deep emotional connection. At first, there's immense passion and charm here, but pretty soon, Gemini's need for playful alone time can strike a Pisces as, quite frankly, totally insensitive. Since Pisces takes love so seriously, both of these highly adaptable signs have to actively choose to give what the other specifically needs to feel loved. We see something really similar with Leo. You've got this radiant lion, intensely focused on personal goals, which, you guessed it, can sometimes leave the deeply emotional Pisces feeling kinda left out. Leo has a very sunny, lighthearted disposition, right? So they might sometimes find Pisces' emotional depth to be just a bit too heavy, or maybe even a little dramatic for their taste. The trick here is establishing immense clarity on emotional needs right from the jump and focusing on their shared passion instead of letting those differences turn into a dramatic mess.
Okay, brace yourselves. Section 4, the challenging matches. These represent a really steep uphill climb. We're talking about Sagittarius, Virgo, and fellow Pisces. They fundamentally clash on how they perceive reality, and actually, while a Pisces dating another Pisces sounds like pure magic on paper, it often just devolves into this shared, chaotic lack of boundaries. But the friction with Sagittarius and Virgo, that's especially intense. Let's look at exactly why.
The Virgo-Pisces pairing is literally a textbook example of polar opposites on the zodiac wheel. Virgo analyzes love with a microscope. Pisces feels love like a massive tidal wave. Virgo wants to take things slow, build trust logically, and just analyze every single detail. Pisces, on the other hand, they trust their feelings immediately and see love as this all-encompassing experience with zero boundaries. So Virgo's natural instinct to logically critique everything can easily crush the incredibly sensitive fish.
And then with Sagittarius. The tension really lies between the Archer's blunt desire for immediate action and Pisces' need to, well, dream and escape reality for a bit. Pisces loves focusing on the big picture of love, while Sagittarius has very, very little patience for sensitive moments or emotional drama. Sagittarius is famous for being blunt, and that can feel downright heartless to a Pisces. Honestly, it takes some serious astrological heavy lifting to find common ground here.
But don't worry, that brings us to Section 5, the secret to success.
If you want to bulletproof your match, our source provides the ultimate formula, and it really boils down to two things. First, communicate. Because a Pisces feels everything a mile deep, you absolutely have to express those emotions constructively rather than just drowning in them. Second, and this is a big one, avoid codependency. Whether you're coupled up with a grounded Taurus or a fellow water sign, maintaining your own independent life is the ultimate secret to keeping that romantic spark alive long-term.
So, knowing what you know now about the compassionate, highly intuitive, and spiritually motivated soul of a Pisces, the million-dollar question is, who will you choose to embark on this romantic journey with? Are you going to seek the grounded anchor of a Capricorn? Look for that notebook romance of a Cancer? Or maybe brave the adventurous growth with a Gemini? Look, the stars offer the map, but you get to choose the destination. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and keep looking up.